Today I'm taking a little walk in the countryside, see what wild food I can find, if anything. See if there's any interesting animals. Nice Monday morning, sunny, perfect. Here's my first find, some nice hawthorn berries, or haws as they're called. You can eat the berries, you can eat the leaves. This time of year they're really squishy, like that. And very nice to eat. You can make ketchup. Slightly tastes of apple this time of year. They're really big this year. That is a fairly decent sized one. Big stones though. In this hedgerow right next to the hawthorn we've got some sloes. So these are not ready to eat yet. They're going to be fairly bitter, but I'll try one anyway. Fairly astringent, not too bad actually. Nearly ready for sloe gin, I guess. Let's see what else we can find. Lots of these kernels are left after the harvest. Very hard, but spread out all across the field. Some blackberries here. Not particularly good specimens there. Very ripe though. Let's see how they taste. Very nice. I think this year is referred to as a mast year because everything is really big this year. We've had a good summer, so these acorns, fairly decent size, bigger than normal I think. Here's some slightly better looking blackberries. Still not the best, but very, very soft. Let's give this one a try. Very good, very good. Lots of teasel here. Very tall, much taller than I am. And this blue flower here is common chicory. If you dig up the root, you can roast it and make an alternative to coffee. Another slow bush here. Feel quite soft, so it may be ready. That's actually not bad. Very spiky, these blackthorn. They've got these big thorns all over them. Make a great hedgerow bush. Definitely ready for making sloe gin. Lots of the buildings around here have an inlay of flint into the brickwork, which makes it very hard wearing, very pretty. I certainly hope not. More haulberries. These are absolutely huge this year. Never seen them that big. Nice little snack though. Used to call them bread and cheese. The bread are the leaves, the cheese is the berry. This has got a kind of cheesy texture. Tastes, like I said, slightly of apple. It's quite pleasant. Not sure what these mushrooms are, so I won't be picking them. Bit of apple windfall here. Decent apples. This one looks nice. Let's give it a try. Bit sour. Not too bad. Now these blackberries are more like it. They're bigger, but they're not actually falling off yet, so they're going to be quite big. Oh, that's a nice soft one. Let's give that a try. Very sweet. Very nice. Coming into land. Ooh, squeaky gate. Chestnuts are getting bigger. They'll be ready to harvest soon. This is one of my favourite hedgerow snacks. It's called a dewberry, and it's got big lobes, kind of blue colour. Very nice tasting. Very fresh taste. Problem with dewberry, it doesn't grow very high, so you normally find it at kind of knee height, and that's the kind of height where dogs will pee. So if you're out in the bush, it's fine. If you're in a park where lots of dog walkers, might want to wash them first. These acorns must be the biggest I've ever seen. They're huge. Size of that. This little berry here, you definitely don't want to be eating that. That's called Lords and Ladies. Very poisonous. Here's another example of that flint built into the wall. It's very pretty. There's an abundance of flint in the fields here. Didn't expect to see this at this time of year. This is white dead nettle. It's actually a member of the mint family. It has a square stem and is edible. Quite a pleasant taste. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, press like and subscribe, and maybe leave a comment. Thank you.